Today we're going to go over the best niche to pick and the worst niche to pick if you want to become an online fitness trainer. Now remember, in the online space, if you want to become a generalist, you're making a huge mistake. You got to be a specialist. So you got to pick a certain group of people that you want to help and market them. It's going to help with your targeting on your ads. It's going to help, finding the right people to message on social media. So you don't want to be a generalist, you want to be a specialist. So we're going to go over the best niche and some of the worst niches. The best niche to pick is think about who's asking you for help right now. Who's already coming to you and asking you questions? What is that person's goals? What do they look like? So that right there is going to give you a sign on a good niche for you. Are they asking you weight loss questions? Are they older? All these things you got to consider, and if that's already happening, you should just double down on that niche and help those people in specific. And then also, another way to find a good niche is think about the type of people that you have access to right now already. So for example, when I was first getting started, my dad was a basketball coach, so I had access to the entire basketball team. So a lot of my online training stuff was how to jump higher, how to improve speed, agility, and I would use the basketball team as a way to market for online and get more people. So that helped me. And also keep in mind, can the niche that you're trying to serve, can they afford a high ticket online training service? So for example, when I was doing that, I was having a tough time getting those the high school kids, people who want to jump higher, they couldn't really afford high ticket services. So I switched over to corporate online fitness, and that's what really took my business off. I made over $1 million doing online corporate fitness. So let's go over the worst niches to pick now. So a bad niche to pick, like I said, a group that doesn't have access to funds. I had a tough time, with the basketball players who wanted to jump higher. It wasn't a good niche. So think about people who have access to funds, like skiers, golfers. Those type of activities are expensive, right? So they have access to funds. Worst niche to pick, I've never liked training bodybuilders or people who want to train for a physique competition. I found that those type of people, you give them a training program and they end up wanting to tell you how to train them. So it's a lot easier to just work with somebody. You tell them, hey, you got to do X, Y, and Z. You got to follow the plan. We're working on this day, this day, this day. We're doing this split, and they follow your instructions. So bodybuilders, people training for shows, they just weren't for me. So that wasn't a good niche for me to pick. Remember, like I said earlier, can't be a generalist in this online training game. You have to be a specialist. I hope this video helps you pick the right niche. Now go out, help more people, and I'll talk to you soon.